Welcome to Retirement Done Right with your hosts, David Rath and Pat Kalish, where we talk about retirement, Social Security, taxes, estate planning, wealth planning, and more. Now, on to the show.
Congratulations, you just retired. Now, here are 3 things you should do with your investments before you move any further. Many mountaineers will tell you that ascending a mountain is relatively easier than descending a mountain. In a similar vein, retiring and drawing down on your retirement assets is harder than the accumulation phase, which occurs when you are working. Now that you're ready to descend, what are 3 things that you should do to set yourself up for success? Number 1, estimate your annual living expenses. Pro tip, build in a buffer. From there, take 2 to 3 years of living expenses and squirrel it away in safe instruments such as money market funds, CDs, and short-term government bonds. The goal here is not to beat the market. The goal is security with this money. You should feel very comfortable that the next 2 to 3 years of living expenses are already taken care of. An added benefit of this bucket of money is that if the market declines, you're not forced to sell at lower prices in the market just to meet your living expenses. For example, let's say that you estimate that you need $50,000 per year from your investment accounts in order to live your life. This means that $100,000 to $150,000 should be in a very secure money market, a CD that will mature either next year or the year after, or a short-term government bond. Number 2, for your long-term money, evaluate the risk in the portfolio. Don't think of things in terms of what can go right. Instead, think of what can go wrong. The percent that you have in equities or stocks, that can be shorthand for the level of risk in your portfolio. From 0 to 100, 100 being the most aggressive, 0 being the most conservative, somewhere in between there is going to be your shorthand level of risk. From there, evaluate the composition of the investments underlying the basic stock to bond ratio. Do you have too much in an investment strategy that can do really well during the good times, but not so great in the bad times? If you are unsure what to look for, bring in a professional, get a second set of eyes on your investments. As you're evaluating the risk in your portfolio, here's one thing that I cannot stress enough. More risk does not equal more return. It equals the potential for more return. There's a big difference. You should be invested in such a way to capitalize on the long-term growth potential of the market without making you lose sleep at night. Number 3, evaluate the tax impact of any withdrawals that you plan to make. Ideally, you've diversified not only your investments, but also your tax buckets. For example, you can have tax-free withdrawals via a Roth bucket, tax-deferred buckets via a pre-tax IRA or 401k, or taxable accounts where you're only paying taxes on capital gains that are recognized or interest or dividends that are being paid. And it's not just the withdrawals that you have to factor in. You have to factor in other sources of income like Social Security or pensions. If you have all your money in one of these sources, like a pre-tax IRA or 401k, chances are there are some planning opportunities to mitigate the lifetime impact of taxes on your retirement dollars. Your goal should be to minimize the amount of taxes that you pay throughout your retirement. As we like to say, you always want to make sure that you pay Uncle Sam. You never want to leave a tip. Retirement can be a daunting task for anybody. After all, you don't really get a second chance at this. By taking these 3 steps, you should be setting yourself up for success. As always, if you have any questions, let us know in the comments.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of Retirement Done Right. To learn more, visit us at contwealth.com.